sunrise and shine. Oh man. For some reason, psychic attack, or psychic attack, telepathic attack. I wanted to talk about you know, you might not know. In school, in public schools, certain schools, you learn how to spell. You learn spelling. You know, no matter what language it is, spelling. You know, learn from it now and in ancient times. Older times, they did symbols, kind of like how we do symbols now. Spelling it actually does spells. Like I said, causes psychic links to everyone. You know, the television can do that big time. And, you know, it's like teleporting messages to you and sending them through a portal to you, television and computers and things like that, and sending images and information to you. People, and including myself sometimes, I would get under psychic attacks sometimes. I've had it pretty intense, you know. I mean, someone could be super far away from me, like in another state, and you know, if they were mad at me, like it was weird if I had their picture around, like their face would change in the picture, like super angry or something, and like all of a sudden, like I would just see these images like flying at me of like fucked up looks, you know. I guess what they would call the evil eye. And, you know, I could have that happen sometimes. Sometimes, like, you know, when I first really started noticing it, it would freak me out, but it doesn't really freak me out anymore. There goes the ad. Something trying to talk to me psychically right now on the phone. I don't even know where it's coming from. It just pops up. You probably can hear it in the background. Talking about Whoppers, Burger King. It's like, hello. No, I do not want your nasty shit. Oh gosh, okay, no. It can taste pretty good sometimes. Avoid it. Protecting yourself from any kind of like psychic attacks, telepathic attacks, it's just you controlling yourself more, being more aware of yourself, more responsible of yourself, and controlling your thoughts. A big way to do that is meditating. Slowing down all the images and everything that you get too overloaded, can cause you to freak out, and you need to find a space that's quiet to calm down all those messages and images that you're receiving. Psychic attack. I mean, it could be all different kinds of messages, sexual messages, money messages, what anybody wants you to think of. I mean, because everybody's can send images, send messages. We create everything that we see. Meditate and see that you're a star in a body. Well, not technically in a body, but you're projecting everything that you see around, including everyone else that's a star and that's projecting as well, so everyone's doing different things. So you have to be aware of using your own mind and the word of discernment, discerning things, not allowing to, take in some information, because yes, everyone's a teacher and we can learn from everyone. No one's better than anybody. No one's below anyone either. So, you can learn from everyone, but you want to have discernment and not just believe anything just because you heard it. I was bad about that growing up, because I was young, and when you're little, it's what they call innocent. It's like, kids, they'll believe anything that they're being told by anyone, usually, and that's why they make them an easy target for especially psychic attack against people that just have bad karma, I guess you want to say. I remember being told so much fucked up shit, shown so much fucked up shit, or seeing so much fucked up shit. I mean, even being careful of the words that you use. Someone walking around, or we continuously say the word fuck all day after every single word, or shit, or damn. You're saying like damn everything. Like, okay, you want everything to be crappy around you, and then you're saying fuck everything. So what are you saying? Fuck, you're gonna fuck the water. You're going to have sex with whatever this is and whatever that is, and you must want to have sex with this because fuck means that, and so you must be talking about having sex all day, every day. Fuck. Fuck that person over there. Who wants to? Who wants to have sex with that person over there? Not me, thank you. Okay. Why was I wanting to talk about this? Oh, yeah, I was getting irritated about the thought. Man, there's so many people that still be thinking that somehow dudes are better than females. Oh, man. Yeah. That mentality. I remember growing up being told that same shit. Because, people write books, and somehow one book is claimed higher than the rest, And what that person said is absolutely correct. So, you better believe it. I mean, even though it sounds stupid as fuck. See, I just said that. Fuck. It sounds stupid as sex. Is sex stupid? But, casual sex probably, maybe, I don't know, Gotta stop thinking of fucking everything. Okay. Anyway. The whole thing about what the church saying, one of the guys in the church wrote in the Bible that females need not to talk in the church, or they can only talk at home amongst their husbands about things, and the husband's supposed to be the head and the run and the leader. Yeah, that's not gonna get you anywhere. That's gonna get you to where you might be, pretty dead in a corner somewhere or in the ditch, because you're listening to slow, not that conscious person. I'm not saying all guys are this way, just as females. There's a lot of not that conscious females, not that conscious males. Masculine or female energy, whatever body they choose to show up in. Since we're all like Enoch, Pustoth, or same person as Hermes or Mercury, said that we are a star bound to a body, which I ran into this meditating. So it's proof right there that anyone can see that. You just close your eyes, go past all the images, and see what's right in front of your face. The energy will slow down, and you'll see the stars everywhere. You'll see what looks like a galaxy right in front of you. You peel away everything, and that's what you see. So I'm trying to figure out how they're so much better than. I mean, especially, and this goes for both male and female, if words, you attack someone based off of words, or being psychically what you would think is attacked, or getting communicated telepathically, that's really low, and it's not great. It's gonna have a lot of bad karma coming to you, and because you're not letting someone free think or free talk. Anyone can talk. Anyone can spell, say something, put something out there. Now, if it's not physically hurting someone, like physically attacking them, then hey, you can say what you want. You can say some crazy shit. Now, even if you say something, and because many people say some things and they don't really mean it. I've heard so many people be like, yeah, I killed someone. Yeah, okay. I see a lot through a lot of BS, okay? You killed someone. Yeah, you probably killed creatures around you, but another human being, I doubt it. Yeah, it's like more, let's see if you actually do it. You do that, do that shit in front of my face. You're so bad about it. Do anything you say in front of my face. If you're real, be about what you're talking about. since I was young, words didn't faze me. A little bit, it hurts that, people think certain ways. Just like I said, the whole, the masculines are somehow better than the females. Yeah, it hurts, especially coming from, I have some, older family that still believes in that shit. I mean, there's some people that still believe in that stuff. Some people say they don't believe it, but let me tell you, they'll be on their hands and knees for a motherfucker. Okay, my bad. They're not motherfuckers, but a guy, a dude, they'll be on their hands and knees for, listening to whatever they say, running around like a chicken with their head cut off, like they're like their slave, bitch. They'll do that for sure. But, they're like, oh, I think that's totally fucked. Well, you're not acting like it. I mean, the way I'm saying about this is because I understand I've been through it. I grew up with that coding of people believe in that. So, I just kind of followed that when I was younger. Waiting on a dude, make smart choices, be smart, do stuff right, because they're supposed to be more connected more conscious than a female. So says this one book. Maybe quite a other religious books say this in some kind of way. And, if we're all starbound to a body, and I can figure this out before many. I'm not saying that I'm the first to figure this out, but I know many has not figured out a lot of things that I've figured out pretty quickly. And said they're smarter, better than me, and more conscious and aware of what's going on around them and being connected in. I don't think so. That's a fact. You can just see that clearly. It's sad that some people want to believe people are better than them because they get all these telepathic psychic images that somehow that show that or say, with these spells, that the masculine is better than a female. I'm not gonna talk shit. Remember the story, in the very beginning of the Bible. Even if it's true or not true, I'm just gonna go over the story. It's the apple thing with Adam and Eve. Okay, so they're told by this God person, someone, that they can eat any of these trees, fruits, or whatever that they want. The tree of life, but they're not supposed to eat from the tree of knowledge of good and evil. Now, Eve is told by a snake, and that's what the story says. Snakes are alive just like we are, just because they're in a different body. It's another spirit star hosting that body. Okay? And a lot of people can talk to different creatures. Okay, just look it up. I don't have time to debate about something that you can just, obviously if you hang out with animals or other creatures, you can see that they have a personality and they're alive, they're not dead. Somehow the human race is better than any other creature that's alive. It's like, what a joke, dude. And like a fucked up one at that. It's like really stupid. Top of the food chain. It's like, dude, you don't even have a cat's mouth. So somehow you're top of the food chain and you're supposed to be eating other creatures? Look at your mouth again. I think you got two teeth that are kind of cut. Kind of what you would look like a vampire's teeth. And they're not for tearing up flesh and blood and meat. I mean, that's sick, first off. But, you know, we were raised to do that since we were young. Doesn't mean we were doing that all the time. From back then. I mean, most of our teeth are flat. So, I mean, figure that one out. But, okay, back to the story. She was told by the snake, you know, that she should eat the apple of knowledge of good and evil, because it'll make her as smart as the person that, or God, that's telling her not to eat it. And you know, I think she actually thinks and about it and eats it, gives it to Adam, and then he eats from it. And then they find out then they see that they're naked in a body. But they also will say that that's bad. Now, whoever's reading its perspective, whatever they want to say, I'm just reading it as it says. Okay, and then they were kicked out. They were made clothes and kicked out of this garden. People want to think of things that are like somewhere far away. And what is a garden? What does a garden look like? It has trees, fruit, all kinds of things in it. Okay. Now, people will condemn Eve because I guess they're supposed to stay underneath someone, bow down to someone, and not know knowledge of good and evil. I've had people debate me on this. Not really debate, it's just more talking. Just more talking about our feelings and how we feel. That's fine. You know, they're like, oh, you know, knowledge is not good to have. And I'm like, okay, so you're telling me that because you could have knowledge of good or bad things, that somehow that's bad. You know, people really believe that. I think I believed that growing up too, because I think I was told that from someone. So I kind of thought that too. That's why I fought myself so much. Especially my mid-20s, things started getting... My brain was fighting itself so bad because of what I was seeing in front of me just did not make sense of, like, what I was being told. And, I mean, so you can have the knowledge of good and bad things. Like, okay, so the knowledge of knowing hurting a child is wrong, somehow that's bad. Or pedophilia is bad. Or, what plants do what. Knowing what plants, you know, help you with medicine or food, or what trees are what medicine or food. Knowing how the stars work and what they mean somehow is bad. Somehow knowing how this place works is bad. Somehow knowing anything is bad. You don't want to know anything because it could be good or bad. So that means you walk by people that are doing something fucked up and just go, well, I don't know if that's good or bad, because I'm not supposed to know good or bad. I mean, that's how ridiculous it sounds. Ridiculous it sounds. I can't use my brain because someone told me not to use my brain, so I'm not going to use my brain because I was told this. So, someone who wanted to control people said this as like, you knowing something is a bad thing. Think for yourself. Not just because I say anything. Use your own brain. Look stuff up. And really just look at what's in front of your eyes. Animals look dead to you? Creatures look dead to you? They have no soul, no spirit? Then why do they have emotions, and why can they talk but just not talk in your language? So they're probably still communicating, right? And if you really, really paid attention, you could probably... No, not probably. If you really paid attention, you could really understand them. That's another way of getting psychically attacked is, you know, what you read. Whatever you read, whatever info, ads, anything that comes to you. I mean, it's an attack. It could be attack in a good or a bad way. Because it's knowing good information from bad information. And if it doesn't set right, you know, do your own research. Think, use your own brain. Don't just go, oh, because so-and-so said it, it must be true. Really? And you're them, so you know? I really dislike, especially some of the guys that I've been, you know, close to. They get so mad because I would listen to them. Not all of them would do this, but I would listen to them, and if I didn't believe what they said, like right then and there, they'd be super pissed off. And it's like, dude, I'm not you, and I'm not there in that understanding. I'm listening. It could be a possibility, but I'm not just gonna fucking go, oh yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, oh yeah, I'm just gonna believe you. Yep, I follow you. I'm gonna follow you right off a fucking bridge. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna find out myself if it's really that important and I really need that knowledge. I'll look it up myself, which I do, and a lot of times some people come up wrong. And so I'm not going to follow anybody just because they said so. I don't care if they're a yogi and someone who practices whoever they are and whatever title they have. I don't care. I really don't care. You can tell me whatever you want. I'll listen to you. Doesn't mean I'm going to believe everything you say. No, just like you shouldn't do me. You need to look it up so you know for yourself. You want to know for yourself. Just like meditating and figuring out that you're a star in a body. Just close your eyes for 5 minutes. Let your body calm down. And if you can't see it then, just keep going at it like another day. Till you calm yourself down enough to where you can see it for yourself. I can't make you understand unless you do it yourself. That's with anything. And it's all bad you want that information what somebody's telling you, but don't just believe people just because they said something. I don't care who they are. Some people don't want to use their brain. Some people just want to be a robot and follow after people. I see that. Then they can put blame on other people instead of themselves. But yeah, the story with Adam and Eve, making it like she's the bad person for wanting knowledge of good and evil. You should want that knowledge, because then you learn and you grow. You don't stay stagnant and think you know it all and become blind as, blind. So blind, something could be like staring at you right in the face and you can't see it. That's how blind you can become. And to me, that's close to brain dead right there. Zombies walking around. Hey! You two calm down. Cyrus! Get off about that. Cyrus. Excuse me for a second. You two! Calm it down. She don't want to be messing with you. To calm it down. I respect people because I know who most of us are. I couldn't say by name who's who in the sense of like stars wise, but I know I could get there. I respect people because no one's better than anybody else, and I'll listen to people. And, if I don't mind something in the sense of what someone's doing or how they're wanting to do stuff, I respect that. Unless it's something wrong. If it's something wrong, if it's something seriously wrong, I'm going to be gone. I'm going to be like, hey, if that's something you want to do, that's on you. But it's not on me. So a lot of people who try to bring me into their shit. I remember a lot younger, I'd listen to my intuition a lot when I was younger. It's mostly, when I don't listen to it, it's a big fuck up. But then you learn that lesson. There's spots that also talk about God is within, listen to within yourself. Sit and meditate. Says, peace be still and listen for the voice. So, you don't need to go to a guy or a pope or priest or something to know any kind of knowledge. You can figure that out within yourself because you're that smart. You have a brain, you can think, you have a spirit, soul, whatever you want to call it, third eye. You're a very genius, intelligent being. I think we're born with knowing right and wrong pretty much. It's just more someone telling you, oh, ignore that feeling that you have, that is wrong. I heard someone the other day, I don't know what's right or wrong. I was never taught. Oh, dude, come on. It's a feeling. It's a feeling. You can just feel that is wrong, obviously. And everything, there's not a lot of stuff that's bad. Okay, you notice someone walking in circles or checking the window all the time, or someone who has like OCD habits or any kind of weird habit that someone has. Oh my gosh, I should be very afraid and something's super wrong with them. Okay, they might have a nervous problem or, some kind of thing where they need to calm down and relax themselves, but maybe they're in an atmosphere where they can't really relax and be themselves. Around me, I let people be themselves. Because why not? Whatever you want to do, as long as it's not hurting nobody and not doing anything to children, fucking sick, nasty, then you're fine. whatever you're doing. Shit, if you want to stare at water all day, go ahead. Ain't gonna hurt me none. And if that's something you want to do, that's something you want to do. Why am I gonna be mad about it? Some people get really mad at what some people be doing, and it ain't nothing. It's like, how is that affecting you? Hey! Why can't you two stop it? Cyrus, she don't want to play around with you. And she might not be in the mood to play. Dang, Bassett, you gotta get so mad about it. Can't even hurt you. Just playing with you. Shoot. Oh. I think that energy even runs off and runs into the cats. Or maybe just angry with each other. Males, females. Can you get along? We gotta attack each other. I mean, I'm just being mad. That's really, they just been being mad at each other. But, yeah. People need to be left alone and let them be them, instead of everybody trying to control something or somebody. So many people feel like they gotta control or tell somebody else what to do. It's like, no, just control yourself. Do you, because you obviously still need a lot of shit that you need to figure out. So start figuring out shit that you need to figure out instead of telling other people what they need to figure out and do. It's like, you telling who to do what over there? Oh, I wish this person would stop blah, 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 blah. They're like, yeah, and I wish you would stop doing blah, 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 blah. Okay. Can you work on yourself instead of worrying about what everybody else is freaking doing? I mean, as long as it's not harming anyone. Like I said, if it's not harming anyone, who cares? I mean, I respect people, though. I listen to people as long as they, you know, be respectful. You want to talk to me like it fucking ain't nothing, fucking rotten shit. Shoot, I can sit there and say stuff back to you that you don't want to hear and get pissed off about. And it's not gonna be my problem, it's gonna be your problem, because you're the one that keeps running your mouth and want to talk shit, so calling people names and shit. I can do that too. But don't run up on me because you're mad because I said something to you like you're better than me. You're not better than me. Look, you're not better than nobody. I'm not saying that people are better than you. I'm just saying you're not better than anybody. No one's better than anybody. If everybody's a star, how can anybody be better than anyone? No one is. So if you're gonna call me a name, don't, you know, hey, if I pop one back off at you, don't be rushing up in my face just because you're fucking butt hurting. You better take what you're dishing out, okay? Let me tell you that. Because I'm gonna let you know for sure that you ain't better than me. I'll let you know that for sure. I'll let anybody know that wants to act like anybody's better than them around anybody. Around me, you want to act like you're better than the people that are around me or myself, you can get stepping, walking somewhere else. So I don't have time for that low mentality. It's so weak. So weak. I remember thinking, just feeling that. You can feel that when you're a kid. I felt that as a kid growing up in these prison schools. Kids. I didn't ever have like a group of people. I would talk to everybody. I could talk to anybody I wanted to. I had people, always someone wanted to tell me who I could or couldn't talk to. They'd be like, oh, don't talk to that person. I'd be like, and why? Oh, because of this. Well, they haven't done nothing to me, so I will talk to whoever I want to. Thank you. Yeah, I was one of those that would be in the prisons of like, you can't make me do shit. And I could talk to everyone because no one's better than anybody. You show me somebody that's better than somebody in some kind of way. Who? Prove it to me in some kind of way. Because of money? Money ain't shit. What's that gonna really do? Oh, you can buy some things from other people that have money. Well, dude, even with or without money, I can buy things or trade things or get things without money, and pretty much the whole world be pretty much mine. Anyone could do that. Because I could go anywhere I want, travel anywhere I want, walk anywhere I want, say hi to anyone I want, visit anyone I want. There's food all outside everywhere. I could be anywhere. It's my birthplace. I'm not... money doesn't make anybody better than anybody. Another psychic ad coming at me. I really gotta figure out what app or what's creating that on that other phone over there. Oh my gosh, it's Burger King again. Okay. Yeah, so many people think that they have the right to talk down at people in the sense of like calling people names stupid or whatever. And I don't ever call anyone a name unless they call me a name. I don't sit there and call names unless someone calls me a name. I mean, I'll tell you the truth about things. I'll tell you the truth of something that you're doing or something in front of me that I don't like or that's whatever. You can tell me the same thing. That's fine. And I'm not going to get mad at you either. I mean, I can get upset about something. But I'm not going to attack you. I'm not going to attack you for any reason. Because that lowers myself. Like I said, I've noticed that since I was a child. Lowering yourself. I would just see so many people lowering themselves by trying to act like they're better than somebody, and I'm like, man, you're like really making yourself look stupid as fuck. Like, because you're not better than anybody. Everyone goes through their own experience, and everyone's smart as fuck in different ways. So you make yourself look really, really dumb. I mean, the more you understand this, the more power you can have in the sense of who all you know, who's all around you, who all has your back, because you see them as equals and not stupid, and they contain information that's very important. And if you sit there and think that you're high and mighty, more higher than everybody, and you ain't got nobody. Nobody's got your back, and nobody's going to want to be around you. You're not that smart. So, that's why when someone wants to act like they're better than, I'm just like, man, you really don't sound smart at all. Better wake up. Better wake up quick. Psychic attacks. I mean, just hearing this Whopper thing. I mean, you'll hear something and you'll hear different things. Music can be a psychic attack. And anything it's not really attack. People call it psychic attack. But it's just more of receiving information psychically, and you're receiving information, through the television, through your phones, through any type of like portal, mirror thing. or people around you, or going outside, or messages, boards. You can get so many images and things like that. That's why it's good to go somewhere quiet, if you can, a bathroom, anywhere, outside, just for 5 minutes. Just if you can do it for 5 minutes, you got time to do that. Time to calm down all the information that you're getting, because you're getting overloaded with images and information. So they say with one blink in an eye, we can get 1,000,000 images and messages. So if you never calm down your mind in some kind of meditative form, like even just drawing or doing something that relaxes your body, puts you in a state of just, even then that is still sending you messages. So like the best thing to me to not be receiving a lot of messages is going outside or finding a spot somewhere, sitting there, closing your eyes, and trying to think about nothing. Just think of nothing, or just look into the darkness until all those images and everything slow down and go away from you. And you feel a lot better. You won't be overloaded on information. Doesn't mean that, there's some information that you'll get that's bad or good. They'll be like advertising this pill that'll help you with this and this and this, or it helps you with one thing, but it could give you cancer. People got cancer. So many people got cancer. There was not a whole bunch of people having cancer back in the day, but so many people got cancer now. And it's like, okay, well, even this pill right here says it'll give you cancer. Where do you think you're getting cancer from? So many different ways to get cancer too. But that's a big one right there. Pills made by someone that's telling you it'll give you cancer. I'm not saying it's true, but what if they're putting cancer and flu shots in there? They hand those out like candy. I'm not saying it's in there though. But it could be it could be a possibility. That would be one thing that you want to look up. If you have a mentality that you're better than anything, even like creatures or even smaller creatures than you because you're a giant, the giants that walk this place used to be way bigger than we are now, and you can look that up too. But the giants of this place, there's evidence of that. And you can still see that with the creatures. There's probably bigger creatures than us. We call ourselves giants. But there are some creatures bigger than us. But just think that just because you can't communicate or understand something, or even just another human being that's from another country, it doesn't make you better than anybody. I could see that people think that way because they can't understand someone. They'll make jokes and make fun of them like somehow they're slow or stupid because they can't understand their language. It's like, really? Wow. Oh my gosh. Just so unconscious. A little conscious, but you must be so unconscious. Think that just because of body language or talking, that should be easy to even just pick up someone's body language. If you can't understand their language, and you can pick up their body language telepathically, looking at their body, you can understand them. Are you that blind? You can tell when someone's not interested in talking to you, or someone's interested in talking to you, or they don't want that, or whatever it is. It's just like animals. or what you want to call an animal, creature, or being, or insect, or whatever. Not better than anything. Doesn't mean that you're nothing. You're great. Everyone's great. Everyone's amazing. I mean, we're all Immortal Star family. So, nothing can beat us. Nothing can beat us in a competition of being better than anybody. So, but I think people should be aware of the information that is coming towards them. There's another verse saying, my people die because of lack of knowledge. And that's very true. People die pretty quickly because of lack of knowledge of a lot of things that they're doing that's causing a lot of harm to their body or harm to their mind. And they're becoming overloaded on images and messages and different things, instead of separating everything and calming down and relaxing and not freaking out as much, or, oh, I need to go do this, or, oh, I need to do that, oh, this thing said to do this, or this person said to go do that, and I gotta rush here, and, oh, I gotta do this, or I gotta wake up in the morning, and I gotta go here, and I have to do this, because I was told that this is the life I gotta do. Yeah. If that's what you want to listen to, everybody's got a right to listen to whatever they want to listen to. I say be one of those people that think instead of just follow. Think. Actually use your brain. And then you can feel more. You can hear more, see more. You don't want to be weak. Weak. You get destroyed being weak. And I'm not saying weak as in like crying or anything like that. Crying is not weak. That's feelings. It's good for us to feel. I think it's amazing that we can feel. We can feel things and touch things in this reality, in this realm. Touch the grass, feel the rain hit your body, water, kissing someone, hugging someone, talking to someone, creating some kind of fun adventure together. It's amazing. Looking at the stars, it's amazing. Colors, I mean everything that you can feel about it. And do different things to it. Pretty cool. It's so cool. And you can feel more things when you do take more responsibility for yourself. If you want to feel things and see things more, really have fun with being here. I mean, that's why you're here, isn't it? Why else would you be here? You're here for a reason. Go after what you want, as long as you're not doing the not harming anyone law. I might miss something that, goes along with what they call being telepathically attacked. It's not really, it should be more called receiving information. Receiving information. And sometimes receiving certain information can be tough. Especially if it's one that's trying to teach you a lesson and grow you to learn and become more wise, more stronger. And during those times, I would just sit in quiet space and relax, calm down, to make all the other thoughts go away. Sometimes other people's thoughts can be super loud in your brain, and you want to block out all of those. You want to be able to control what you hear and see. Sit quietly, meditate. And that's how you control what you see and what you don't, what you're doing with your life. And be more on top of your life. Whoever said knowledge is a waste of time, or it makes you stupid, or it's bliss to not know stuff, ignoring stuff is bliss, that's someone who wants to mess you over. Oh, just ignore what I'm doing. Oh, you're a rat. Oh, just ignore what I'm doing. Fuck you. Fuck whoever's around. I'm better than everybody. You ain't better than nothing. We're all equal. No one's better than anybody. So, to be in ignorance, ignoring, you're claiming somebody's better than somebody. Somebody's better than you. I mean, if you want to believe that, if you want to believe other people are better than you, that's you. You want to be that weak? Hey, not my problem. My problem is me, and it's not really a problem. It's amazing. Being here can be awesome. Very awesome. Experience things. Have fun. Just get to have fun with each other. Two different things. But yeah, just be aware of yourself and things that are going on around you. Unless you want to be one of those people that shake a lot, very cowardly, scared, you can't move, can't do anything. Hey, that's what you want to be. That's on you. I still love you though. I love everybody. Unconditionally. Truth and love, real love, sometimes hurts people's feelings. But it's the truth. And I love the truth. I love the truth so much. I don't want to get mad at the truth, because then I know that you really love me. Yeah, just tell me the truth. Just tell me the truth. You can think whatever you want. That's fine. I'll tell you the truth because I do love you. You can say whatever you want. I don't hate anybody. There's no need for me to. Everybody's got their own lessons to learn and karma to work out. So, and I wasn't there with you when you were born to whatever you're doing now. Everybody's got whatever else they're going to do. There's so many of us. How am I going to be mad at that? There's so many of us. So many of us to enjoy, hang out with, talk to, learn things from. Shoot, go out and do it before you leave here. At least you get the chance to, while you get the chance. I would never get mad if I don't see somebody for a long time. Because I know they're out experiencing things. I've met you, I've seen you, I know who you are. Yeah, I'd love to do stuff with you, but I know I'm not going to do it all the time. So I'm going to be out doing a whole bunch of stuff, gaining a lot of knowledge and experience myself. And seeing all different types of my family everywhere. Which I do. I don't think just, whoever birthed me is my family. I know everywhere's my family. And to just focus on one person or one thing, that's weak. I mean, if that's what you want, hey, that's what reality you want. You want to be right up underneath somebody's ass? Be there. Okay, so is Cyrus leaving you alone? Okay. Be aware of self, information that you're receiving. I love all of you. Immortal Star family forever. You guys have an awesome day or night. Even if you're just relaxing and wanting to stare at water. Yeah, that's cool. Later.